she asked me to speak, she can vouch for it. I was so confused why. I'm like, there's so many amazing women in our community. There has to be someone more deserving than me. She gave me a little pep talk and told me I had to be here. So the rest is history, and here I am. Grit. The definition of grit is courage, resolve, strength, and character. Over the last 20 years, I have learned that I don't ever take the easy way out. I can see two signs, very clearly labeled, one saying the easy way, and one saying the hard way. My family can attest to, I will hop on the trail that says the hard way every single time. You can attribute that to two different things, that I am stubborn or I love adventure. But I'm an optimist, so we're going to say that I love adventure and learning from every experience. I'm the youngest of 5 kids in an Italian epic family. I grew up right here in Valparaiso. I have 3 older sisters and 1 older brother. Growing up, my dad was very ill. So the first role I took on was being a comedian, to make my parents laugh and to try to lift the spirits of everyone around me up. During my freshman year of high school, my father had a transplant, a heart transplant at that. My parents were amazing. They did what they could to help us kids not worry, but every day I was in constant worry about my dad's health. I went right here to Valparaiso High School, and honestly, I wasn't a good student. School was hard for me. So while most of my classmates took the traditional route and went away to college, I stayed home and went to Purdue North Central, which is now PNW. I then went on to marry my husband Steve after my freshman year in college. Steve and I married in 1999. I was a month away from turning 19, and most people thought I was crazy. I am sure a lot of people lose money today as we are getting ready to celebrate our 23rd wedding anniversary. A year and a month later, we welcomed our son Luke to the world. Being a young wife and mother definitely had its challenges, but never once did I quit on Steve or did I quit on Luke. They were always the cornerstone of everything I did. I will wholeheartedly admit, though, my husband's real name is Saint Steve, because I'm a real pain to deal with at times. That might be where that stubborn comes in. The one thing that has always remained true is he has always stood by my side and had my back. Sometimes he may not agree with the decision I made, but he was still there. He cheered me on and was there for my wins, and he was there for my losses. And trust me, there's been a lot of both. In 2001, right after 9/11, I wanted nothing more than to serve our country and join the military. But Luke had just turned 1, and it was not the time. During that time, I accepted a job working with State Farm Insurance, and while my job was great, and I was great at my job, and I liked the people I worked with, it just wasn't fulfilling. I wanted to do more. That call to serve never left me. Instead, it grew. In 2009, I enlisted in the Army Reserves, and I did 6 months of drills at the local unit here in Coburg, and then on December 26, 2009, I left for basic training. As hard as it was to leave Steve and Luke, I knew I was doing something to make all of our lives better. And I was also striving to make a meaningful difference in service to my country. While heart disease ran in my family, I never had issues myself. And I was 29 years old, I was in great shape. About 3 weeks into basic training, that dream came crashing down around me. I had a heart attack, and I was discharged from the Army. In a perfect world, I imagined after surgery, I would be completely fine and the Army would take me back. That did not happen. Unfortunately, the type of heart condition I have made me ineligible to continue my service to our great country. Again, Steve was right there by my side, and so was my little Lucy. All the way home, I cried because I lost my dream. Most people would have been terrified about the upcoming surgery or the diagnosis, but I was stuck on this feeling of failure and loss of my dream. A few days before surgery, I remember laying in bed and feeling sorry for myself. Steve came up, ripped the covers off the bed, said, "Get in the shower, we're going out to lunch." Him making me get get up and face the world like the most awful thing in that moment, but it was the best thing I could have done. I did. I was feeling like a complete failure, and I was afraid to face my family, my friends, and my community after my heart attack. I took my body's failure as a personal failure, and that rocked me to my core. After surgery, I returned to my job at State Farm. Even though the people I worked for were amazing and they always made me feel great, I just still felt very unfulfilled. I started thinking, how can I help others like me? What can I do to make a difference? What can I do to make people understand how important it is to take care of their bodies and their health? I became a personal trainer, a Zumba instructor, a Caylor instructor. We don't have a line. I can't tell you every certification I collected during that time. But I started collecting to fill a void. I went on to run the Chicago Marathon 9 months to the day after my heart attack. I fought to prove to myself that I was okay, and to make sure that Luke never had to worry about my health the way I worried about my dad's. Every day, I did what I could to prove to Luke that Mom was going to be okay. I had gone on to run 13 full marathons and more half marathons than I ever bothered to count. In the spring of 2014, I even competed in a bodybuilding show. This was a moment that was pivotal for me. Nothing I was doing was leaving me fulfilled. I ended up leaving State Farm in 2011 when I was headhunted to be a club director in an athletic club. I worked there for 4 years. That feeling of fulfillment only lasted for a short time, but that feeling crept in again that I could do more. I wanted to do more, I needed to do more, and I wanted to make a difference. I started exploring opening my own business. I needed a new challenge, and fitness was no longer enough. I wanted to do more. I was pretty convinced that I should open a CrossFit gym. It felt like it would be the perfect fit. I wanted to give back to our community. They did a lot of work with veterans and first responders, and I was like, this is going to be the fit for me. Then in June of 2014, my cousin, who wineries in Pennsylvania, talked me into opening a winery with them. What did I know about opening a winery, guys? Not a damn thing. I like to drink wine. That's what I like. I knew how to be a leader, or at least I thought I did. I knew how to work, I knew how to plan events, but that was about it. In April 2015, I opened Running Lines with 5 employees. During the first year of business, you could always find me behind the bar during our hours. In April of 2016, we opened Aftermath Saturday, originally located on the UC campus on Greenwich Street. This was a big change. I had to let go of some control and trust other people. Aftermath was very slow to start in its growth, and it was fun, and it allowed me to tap into my creative side that I had not used in years. I still had no real idea what I was doing, and I lived by the phrase, fake it till you make it. I did everything with the intention of building a business that would leave a positive impact on my community. I wanted a business that was fun for my employees to work at, somewhere they were proud to be a part of, while providing a safe environment for them and every guest that entered our doors. I wanted to get back to a community that had done so much for me. Most people think business owners focus on profits, but I was focused merely on making sure I could cover the expenses and how can I get back to my community. In June of 2017, we moved Aftermath to our current home in downtown Colorado on Washington Street. Moving Aftermath gave the business a life that in road that I was not prepared for. Luckily, Emily Kennedy joined our team at that time and brought in amazing insiders and helped me continue to fulfill my dream. I had no idea that such a simple move would change our business substantially. In 2018, it was a year of awakening, not only for me, but my business. My cousin Walt exited the business, and I learned that not everyone that worked for me or with me had my best interest at heart. As a people pleaser, this was the hardest thing I ever had to accept, was to make decisions that people wouldn't necessarily like me for and not be happy. However, at this point, I had 30 employees that were counting on me to feed their families, and that was more important than making one person happy. In 2020, we all know what happened, COVID. While many other business owners will tell you how hard it was, I will tell you that it forced me to slow down and dig deeper, and yet again, make decisions based on the health of our business and the restructuring of our company to survive the pandemic. The changes made during this time shaped our company for the growth of where we are today. And I was so blessed and fortunate to have the amazing team that surrounded me and supported these decisions and understood the why behind what we were doing. This year, Running Vines turned 7 and Aftermath turned 6. My small little company that started with 5 now employs 61 local residents, and we provide competitive pay and benefits, and we work every single day to make a positive impact in our community, all while trying to build a business that my mom and dad would have been proud of, and for a community that they were so much a part of. The choices I have made in my business and in my life have definitely made things harder for me. I don't regret any of them, as they provided valuable lessons in life. I'm so thankful for the amazing community that surrounds us and that has embraced my small business and made us rise to the champions that we are today as we continue to grow and make Porter County proud. Thank you for having me today. Thank you to my husband, to my son, my sisters, my brother, and all of my team that is here to support me every step of the way.